In the summer of 2011, Stephen McDaniel stood outside an apartment building in Georgia, giving a calm, composed interview about his missing neighbor. He was following a specific internal script. Many killers who believe they have executed a perfect crime operate under the delusion that they remain invisible, even when they are standing directly in front of a camera. But that script relies on a predictable environment. During this live broadcast, the reporter introduced a detail McDaniel hadn't accounted for. The police had just discovered a body in the trash bins nearby. His reaction is immediate. He begins to hyperventilate, his eyes widen in shock, and he physically retreats from the reporter, struggling to process the news. This viral breakdown captures the moment McDaniel's control over the situation vanished, exposing the reality behind his fabricated innocence. To the outside world, McDaniel was simply a socially awkward law student living next door to the victim, Lauren Giddings. He believed his legal training provided him with the tools to remain untouchable. This diagram shows his digital surveillance. McDaniel hacked Lauren's Wi-Fi, siphoning data packets directly from her apartment into his. This connection gave him access to private emails and her daily schedule, monitoring her movements without leaving his desk. He eventually escalated from digital monitoring to physical access. By stealing a master key that opened every door in the building, he removed the final barrier between himself and his target. These acts of intrusion reinforced his belief that he was an invisible presence in her life, a strategist with absolute access to her private world. When Lauren went missing, McDaniel views the media attention as an opportunity. He volunteered for interviews to publicly solidify his role as the concerned, helpful neighbor. The reporter's update on the discovered body shattered that strategy. It forced him to confront the fact that the police were no longer looking for a missing person. They were processing a crime scene. Because he relied on a rigid, pre-planned narrative, McDaniel was unable to improvise when the facts changed. His only defense was to feign a physical collapse and end the interview. The arrogance that led him to believe he could manipulate the public on live television became his undoing, stripping away his composure and highlighting his guilt for millions of viewers. Once in police custody, the setting shifted to a stark interrogation room. Faced with direct questioning, McDaniel immediately pivoted his behavior. He abandoned his talkative persona and adopted a strategy of total catatonic stillness. There was a specific logic to the silence. By refusing to speak or even move for hours, he believed he could deprive investigators of the reactions and statements they needed to confirm their suspicions. This catatonic defense mechanism was a calculated, desperate attempt to reclaim the narrative control he had lost during the televised interview. While McDaniel sat in silence, detectives bypassed him entirely. They focused on the digital evidence he believed he had successfully hidden. Forensic analysts recovered a deleted point-of-view video from his camera. It had been filmed on the night Lauren was killed. The video showed McDaniel using the stolen master key to enter Lauren's apartment while she slept. His primary tool of control had become the definitive evidence of his intrusion. His search history provided the final blow. Investigators found explicit queries regarding how to commit the perfect murder, removing any possibility of claiming the act was a crime of passion. Confronted with the overwhelming digital proof in court, McDaniel finally abandoned his silence and pled guilty to avoid the death penalty. McDaniel's obsession with control, from the hacked Wi-Fi to the stolen master key, ultimately engineered his own life sentence. Were there warning signs the law school overlooked? Share your thoughts in the comments, and click the video on your screen to see another interrogation where a killer's plan completely unraveled.